Hey everybody, my name is Sean. Not
Shun
Shauna. Sean.
Your name is Shun the Non-Believer?
Sean.
Yeah, no, it is a thing.
Hi everybody, my name is Sean.
'Cause I saw him.
My silent co-host got him. He got touched in his no square and died. Boop. That was almost right on my nip knot, man.
Yep.
That was not alright. We're Bicker Village Gaming. We're back playing Prey.
Yep.
This is what we do. We play games for you.
We play games for us.
Well,
honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just get to take part.
That sounds really selfish when you say it like that.
Yep.
No, we're back on Prey because, well, for you guys it'll be like no time has passed. For us, it's been like a month and a half, so this is like...
Sean moved.
We're putting the training wheels back on the bike.
Yep.
We like kicked them off and now we're like, oh wait, no, we need those, and we're scrounging around the dirt for them. There's a dude up there and you only have no bullets. Look what you found. You found a mic. You found a mic. You found Man Ray. That was your phone. Shame on you for having your bing bong up loud.
Oh! Volt replied with the game he wanted us to play. It's Enter the Gungeon.
Oh, I have that game.
Yeah, I know. It was a game we had that he was like, oh, you guys need to play this multiplayer co-op.
Okay, sure, we will.
But you have to be at the same computer to do it.
Yeah. Well,
so...
we'll do that. Little behind the scenes fact for you guys.
We got a buddy named Volt.
Who donates to our Patreon.
Yep.
So he's allowed to tell us what he wants us to play.
Yep.
The rest of you can tell us in the comments.
Yep.
I almost said something really inappropriate.
I mean, you can tell us what to play.
We might play it. We might not.
We're more likely to play it if he suggests it to us, because we know him and he knows what we like. And
he also is paying us money every month.
Yeah, well, it's not just that.
No, not just that, but that kind of helps.
I can't lift it.
I can lift the car, I can lift the car,
No, you can't.
I can lift the car up
No, you can't.
all by myself.
All by myself.
Don't wanna be
all by myself.
I know you're upset that I moved, and I'm sorry, but dang, you don't have to rub it in my face.
Yep.
Everybody was...
I had to flush the toilet there.
Yeah.
Still pretty gross.
Oh, God. Like, let's just... Barbara really needs to be called into HR about hygiene. That is unsanitary.
Whoa!
Oh, he's angry and he's touching you in the butthole. You better run away before you die. Or you just can beat him to death. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Oh, you died.
Well then,
we're in a bad spot.
We are. We're in a bad spot to not have health.
We're in a.
I went to the main menu.
Good job.
High five.
This has been a productive episode, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes in, and we've already died twice, and we've gone to the main menu. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes.
Okay. What was that bang?
That was my Bing telling me again that I have a text.
Bing bong?
Yep.
La 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 la.
Tra la 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 la.
So, let's talk about stuff. Let's be entertaining. So okay, you wanted to talk about stuff. Let's talk about it. That was a perfect opportunity. So we're in a one would say a role playing game setting, right? You adjust your stats, you adjust your abilities, right?
Yeah. You
kind of put yourself into the mind of the character, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run a campaign. For those of you who don't know, I run D&D. I invented. I can't say invented because that's not true. It existed before I came up with it. But I remodeled the supernatural tabletop game, like based off the TV show. Because when I first wanted to do it, they only had a really crappy version that only ran up to season 4. And I used White Wolf and Hunter the Vigil to switch roles around. Because usually in Hunter the Vigil, which is an offshoot of White Wolf, which is a tabletop system, you play the monsters. So in Hunter the Vigil, you play as the humans, or you play as the monsters, and I switched it so you play as the humans. So you're a little extra squishy, but that makes it seem more realistic, which I like. So I made a supernatural based off the TV show. If you've ever seen it, it's Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki. It's about two brothers.
Everyone knows Supernatural.
Some people might not. Two people who hunt supernatural creatures and beings, and it's not like Ghost Hunters. It's like a sitcom TV show.
Yeah.
Where like they run into they're basically trying to find their dad,
It's in its umpteenth season.
And they keep running into, like, bad shit that, like, wants to kill them and kill local townspeople, so they have to hunt it because they're hunters, and that's what hunters do.
And there's angels and demons and
it gets into crazy stuff. But anyway, so I ran a tabletop game of that. And that went pretty well. And I actually ran it coexistent with the show. So the campaign that I ran was an entire season of the show, and each session that I played with my players was an episode. And they got to interact with characters.
See?
Yeah, they got to interact with characters from the show, but they weren't directly involved in the actual show's main arc. So, like, they got to experience their own things and kind of experience the TV show. It was a nice little blend. So, nice, good job. You tore him a new butthole. So, I'm now trying to figure out if I want to do another yawn fest on this freaking channel because I keep yawning. Right now. I know, it's awful. I'm sorry. Something about
this entire discussion is just a yawn fest.
No, that's mean, man. That's mean. Whatever, mister. I'm gonna go to Kickstarter and order minis and then paint them and then not use them in any game I play.
I use them. I use them all the time.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Aha!
That was in my ear, bro.
Ha ha ha!
So anyway. So I run these tabletop games. And I'm trying to figure out if the next one I want to run that Robbie's going to be involved with, if I want to do, I'm assuming you're going to be involved with it, right?
Probably. I'm going to take a shower.
You want to play it. You're fully clothed, man.
Yep.
You just want to wipe that alien jizz off your body.
Yep.
So you'll probably play that, right?
Probably.
Okay, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do...
Depends on time.
Right. I'm trying to decide if I want to do Supernatural, or if I want to do Buffy.
Towel, sir? Towel?
He does not want your towels. He's not having it. He's very anti-towel.
Clearly.
He's a nudist. He hates being...
No, nudist towels are very important. At nudist camps and stuff,
culture,
you're supposed to. Well, you're supposed to put a towel down before you sit on anything.
Right.
Keeps things clean.
Well, also, you use it to hide inappropriate erections.
That as well, but it's the majority of the time it's something to sit down to create a barrier so that you don't transmit things that. Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
You don't want poop on the seats.
That's right. You never want poop on the seats.
You do not want poop on the seats, and when there's not a lot of naked people, poop gets everywhere. Whether you want it to or not.
So that's the takeaway from today's episode. Poop gets everywhere.
Yep.
No, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do Supernatural campaign or if I want to do a Buffy the Vampire Slayer campaign. Because they could both work with the system I have set up. One would just be a little more different than the other. So, in getting back to the...
I vote Buffy.
You vote Buffy?
I vote Buffy.
Okay. So getting back to the original topic. If you were going to make a character for Buffy, right, and this is... I haven't cemented down any plot ideas. I'm just brainstorming here, and just so you know.
You're rambling.
I'm rambling, so you know, just to get an idea of where I might go with this. The initial concept for the base town is that it's not necessarily centered on a Hellmouth, but it's close enough, and that the Watcher in the town lost his Slayer died, and he doesn't want to return to the council and be, perceived as a failure and just, lead from the sidelines like the rest of them do when they lose their Slayer. So he doesn't mention it, and he lets the town just go, and he tries to train and hire civilians.
Interesting.
So, he doesn't report to the council, he doesn't want the council to know he's failed. Obviously they know the Slayer's dead, because new Slayers are...
Yeah.
all over the place, but he is, you have no evidence. He has ceased contact with the council. And he is, trying to fix this town, because he doesn't want to give up the good fight. He knows that it's an issue. So, that's what I'm thinking is the model for the base town. But again... I don't know where I want to go with it. So if you were gonna make,
I don't know where you're going with this either.
If you were gonna make a character set in a Buffy universe for a tabletop game, what kind of hero, player character, what kind of person would you want to make?
A witch or a vampire, or not vampire, a werewolf.
A witch or a werewolf?
Yeah.
Okay. I was assuming you start at a level 1 human, and your backstory is Like, as a DM, I always try and play through my players' backstories instead of just making it for them.
Yeah.
Because then it gives them choices and stuff, and it gives them, like, how they want to play it. Which is nice. So, if you... If you were a witch...
Fun fact, they can shoot you while they're frozen.
Oh, good to know. So here's the thing about Buffy, though.
So we're not getting anywhere in this.
No, we're really not. We need to backtrack.
How?
Or leave.
This is me trying to backtrack.
No, well...
I'm pinned in the place by that thing. It's all your fault. You got zapped that one time.
Well...
It's all your fault.
I'm sorry.
We gotta keep watching this. It's one of those unskippable fucking cutscenes.
It's like you're stuck in a really shitty job interview for Infinity.
Yeah, you know that feeling.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's the most important tech on Talos 1.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so the thing to remember about if you want to be a werewolf, though, is that while the beast is always within you, and I might figure out some way to transfer that through to your character.
Yep.
You're only a werewolf 3 days out of the month.
Yeah.
And again, that is depending on that is dependent on...
It licked my butthole.
It really did. It's dependent on how much your character has been working on being a werewolf, how much control they have. Because you maybe can remember what you've done in werewolf form, or you might just be like Oz from the show and black out and you don't remember anything. And so that's why, spoiler alert, in Buffy there's a character who's played by Seth Green, his name is Oz, he's a werewolf, and because he doesn't ever remember what he's done, and he doesn't want to hurt anybody.
He's kind of a smarmy dick. At times.
A little bit, yeah. But because he doesn't want to hurt anybody in his werewolf form, because he just wants to like deal with it, he locks himself in a cage for those 3 nights. So he can't get out.
Yeah.
And hurt people, and kill people. So I don't know, it'd be interesting to see. Like, a witch would be good too, though.
Yeah.
A witch would have more playability, unless, like, I'd really have to figure out how to plot you as a werewolf.
We're gonna do this.
Okay.
We're gonna do this till I'm healed.
Okay. I really have to figure... It's gonna take forever, man. I really have to figure out how to play you or plot for you as a werewolf, but as a witch you probably have more playability. Witches in Supernatural are powerful, witches in Buffy are powerful, but I like the way the mechanic would work for them better because you would actually have to get ingredients and do spells and stuff.
Yeah.
You couldn't just be like, oh, I've done this ritual and this is a thing. So I don't know. What calls to you more as a player?
Werewolf.
Werewolf?
Werewolf.
Okay. What would you
Alright.
What?
Alright.
Alright, what?
Motherfucker, where are you?
You gonna touch his butthole? Touch your blood in the butthole. Oh, you can go out that way. Just go.
Can I go through here?
Yeah.
Okay. We're
No,
back
we're
tracked
good.
a little bit.
We're good. Just run. Just run. Don't like.
No, I'm looking for items.
Ooh, okay.
I'm looking for healy heels.
Heels. So what? Okay.
Heelies. The heels with the wheels.
Is there something that comes to your mind that like you would like as a name? When you think of your character, when you think of this werewolf that you've got in your mind, what feeling do you get? Do you feel like he would be someone? Okay, first off, before I even like assume anybody's gender here, he or she?
Probably she, I think.
Yeah, her. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you get into this personality,
I got a bullet.
Nice.
7.
Nice. That was real quick. So when you get it, that's your thumbnail right there. That was nice. So when you get into this feeling, right? This werewolf.
I went to pick it up and it suddenly.
Yeah. When you feel this werewolf girl up, right? When you get her inside you, when you touch her furry butthole.
I have many issues with this.
That's fine. When you think about this character, you think about this female werewolf. What is the general? Is she upset she has this power? Is she view
I
it
think
as,
she's
like,
acclimatized to it. She's
Okay.
not thrilled with it, but
Okay. But it's not a I have been given a gift from the gods. It's more
no,
I've
she's
been
not
given,
crazy.
I've been dealt this hand and I have to deal with it. But it's now that I'm kind of getting it, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Don't get shocked by that. Stop. I saved your ass. Because that might have killed you. Okay, you're good. Go. Good. Go. Just go. That might have killed you.
Maybe.
Well, you have 35 health, so.
Yeah.
So, not
So
like,
next time.
Oh, is it next time already?
Yeah.
Well, that was quick.
These are only 15 minutes.
I know, it's so quick. Alright, well, next time on Big Brothers Gaming, we'll keep talking more about Robbie and his female werewolf persona and how she makes
My
him feel.
persona.
How she makes him feel on the inside.
Yeah.
There's love, lust, a little bit of murder. Lots of lycanthropy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this content. Please click the notification button down below. It's a little bell icon that will let you be notified when our videos are out. Hot, fresh, off the presses. Straight in your inbox so you can watch them as soon as they come out. Please check out our Patreon if you feel so inclined. We already have one donator. Thank you so much, Volt. We're just going to shout you out every freaking episode because you're the only person who's given us money so far. And why not? If you give us money, we'll shout your name out.
Yeah. I will add that to our subscriber thing. You'll get shout outs.
Totally.
Up to a certain point.
That's right.
I will not do. Once we get like 600 people
We're
giving
not
us money, we're not going to shout out all 600
What's
of
up?
you.
What's up?
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll make a list or something and put
just
it.
do a scroll fast list.
Yeah.
We'll go,
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Discord. Check out our Discord if you feel so inclined. The Patreon is attached to the Discord. You can go check that out, subscribe, and check out, and then talk to us more and all this channel stuff, and we'll talk to you about stuff. It'll be super exciting. Thank you so much for watching. Truly means the world to us, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Freedom!